Galgs, homeworld. Adrunium is a paradise world in every sense of a word. Almost no presence of aggressive fauna or flora. Stable climate, diverse biosphere that has amazing ability to self-heal and more. World almost looks artificial, but as of this moment, there is no proof that it was created by any race. Physical characteristics. Type: mollusk. Height: 1.2 meters. Weight: 40 kilograms. Coloration: usually between pink and purple. Diet: omnivore. Senses: amazing sense of touch. Short-sighted, good hearing, very good sense of smell. Forms of communication: vocal. Reproduction: eggs, incubation of 4 months. Lifespan: 88 years. Special traits. Galgs have very stretchy body, allowing them to adopt their shape when they need to. They don't have a nose, they can sense, smell and taste through their skin. While seemingly unimpressive in stature, Galgs are incredibly agile and with their senses of touch can manipulate even very small machinery on their own. Galgs don't possess psychers above Kappa level. Psychological characteristic. Galgs evolved on Paradise World, which made them into a species of pacifists and ecologists, and while omnivore, they rarely hunted and so their predator instinct is rather weak. Despite their bizarre looks, Galgs love art and have deep appreciation of it. They are a creative people who adore craftsmanship. They also have almost supernatural ability to comprehend environment and biosphere of any planet they are on, after which they will attempt to change it into a paradise world. Galgs are known for their ability to transform dangerous planets into welcoming habitats. Vast majority of Galgs follow these ideas of peace and role of planetary custodians. However, with interactions with wider galaxy, some Galgs changed completely, becoming opposite of their pacifist cousins, seeking war and destruction, even modifying their own bodies to be more lethal. Reasons for this come from brutal introduction of the Galgs to the wider galaxy during First Coalition War. Coalition is sometimes faced with rogue Galgs who became pirates or terrorists to feed their own desire for destruction. History. Galgs were pacifist, industrial species before meeting the Nikasar. They created a democratic society with ecological industry balancing good of their own homeworld and their species. Their history is rather boring, as they united rather quickly in their history, but lack of conflict made their technological development extremely slow and unimpressive. When Nikasar made contact with them, Galgs already secured their home system. They successfully transformed neighboring planet with harsh environment into a paradise and were in the process of making another world habitable when Nikasar approached them. They agreed to become trade partners and started to visit different parts of galaxy. This was the first time when they experienced cultural shock, seeing how quite valiant species had the ability to reach the stars, which was anathema to their scholars. War against Moralians was even more shocking. In the stroke of bad luck, Adrunium became one of the main fortress worlds of the Alliance, keeping Moralians at bay. Till then, pacifist Galgs were forced to take up arms to defend their homeworld, and they were terrible at it, being reliant on other members of Alliance to keep them safe. In the stroke of desperation, Galgs began a gene editing program, which resulted with a birth of more aggressive Galgs who'd fight for them in wars. Those units, however, were mentally unstable and for the most part were sent to their deaths. Some of them, however, reproduced with part of the population, spreading their genes and being a reason for anomalous violent Galgs to show up among normal population from time to time. Joining the coalition. Galgs were full supporters of joining the coalition in 3151st year of Era of Unity or 473rd year of Millennium 38. The brutal war against the Moralians proven to them that they wouldn't be able to survive alone, so the vision of Great Alliance was welcomed. However, Galgs became rivals of the Tau because of a decision what to do with defeated Moralians. Status in the coalition. Ally. Although officially an ally who is part of the coalition, Galgs many times play the role of the opposition to the Tau, although they lack the power to actually fight against them. They accepted their role as a member of the coalition, but some people believe that anti-coalition terrorists that pop out of Galg population are founded by their government. If so, no one managed to prove it, or it is intentional operation to lure out coalition's opposition to join forces with rebellious Galgs so they could be easily eliminated. Government. Gal's government is a confederation made of smaller democratic republics, which represent each colony of the Galgs. Role within the coalition. Galgs are usually responsible for creation of many lucrative goods within the coalition. They are also very important in making worlds habitable, as their natural abilities make such process quite easy. They usually cooperate with Earth and Water Caste. Their government officially doesn't have military, but allows for creation of mercenary companies made of the aggressive Galgs who sell their services to the members of the coalition. Some also say that Galg's rivalry with the Tau is only a masquerade that they kept for thousands of years, when in fact Galgs are an important part of the coalition counterintelligence and finding enemies of a greater good within coalition borders. Some believe that this is a result of some kind of secret deal between Galgs and the Tau. Sadly, there is no proof of such a deal. For now.